The Oscars nominations are out. I watched them early as in the morning because over here it came out at midnight and I didn't get to watch it live, but I did see what was nominated, and so I'm going to give you my thoughts on them and what I thought was a surprise or a snub, because there's a lot. Let's just go through them. Firstly, we have Best International Film. I have not seen any of these films, but I've heard great things about Perfect Days and The Zone of Interest. I have not seen that. I really want to watch The Zone of Interest, but I'm also kind of surprised that Anatomy of a Fall wasn't nominated for this category. But from what I've seen so far, I think that The Zone of Interest is going to win this one. Best Documentary, I don't really care about these. Wes Anderson is pretty much the only one that I know. At least he got a nomination on here. The Asteroid City didn't get nominated for anything because it definitely could have and should have. Wes Anderson nominated for something, and this is probably a win. Best Animated Short Film, I don't really care about that. Best Animated Feature Film, this is where it starts to get interesting. We get Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dream, Spider-Man, and Boy and Heron. This was a pretty disappointing category because there's a lot of movies that should have been nominated. Ninja Turtles should have been nominated on here. It could have, I should have replaced Elemental, which I'm not a hater on Elemental at all. I think it's pretty good. But Ninja Turtles and even Suzume, both of them should have get nominated on here. But they probably wouldn't nominate Suzume because of The Boy and Heron is the only anime on this one. But this is Spider-Man's award 100%. Best Visual Effects, this is a pretty stacked category. I was very disappointed when I heard that Oppenheimer couldn't be nominated for Best Visual Effects, even though it should have replaced Napoleon. But all of these nominations, the four here, amazing. Godzilla is most likely going to win. I have not seen it, I really want to. From what I've seen, this is most likely going to win. Best Original Song, we get this song, we got What Was I Made For, I'm Just Ken, Flamin' Hot, Kills of the Flower Moon. Pretty disappointing category again. The only ones that I like from here is I'm Just Ken and What Was I Made For. This song is pretty good as well, but I would have preferred to see Can't Catch Me Now from the Hunger Games film, but even Am I Dreaming from the Spider-Man soundtrack. Those two songs should have been nominated. But I'm Just Ken and What Was I Made For. Either one of those are going to win. I don't really care which one wins, but I'm just happy to see that Ryan Gosling can perform at the Oscars. And also Peaches could have also been nominated. Best Original Score, again another disappointing one, because there's no Spider-Man, there's no Boy and the Heron on here. But these, all these picks are really good. I have not seen American Fiction, but I've heard the score is pretty good. And John Williams, I believe that now he is the most nominated person, and the oldest person to be nominated. But I mean, the Indiana Jones score is beautiful anyway. But this is the Oppenheimer reward. But both of these scores are really good as well. I'm just disappointed that there was no Spider-Man or Boy and the Heron nominations, but this is Ludwig Göransson's award. Best hair and makeup, I was disappointed that Barbie wasn't nominated on here, but we get these ones. What I think will probably win, and will most likely win, is Poor Things. From what I've seen, I'm actually going to be watching that movie tomorrow. So what I've seen, Poor Things probably going to win. But disappointed that Barbie didn't get nominated. Best sound, on here I was just a bit disappointed that Ferrari wasn't nominated. I saw that film, is incredible. This is the Sound of Interest's reward. Again, I haven't seen it, but from what I've heard and from the trailers alone, it's a award. But for now, Oppenheimer for me, but this most likely win, just on based on what I've heard. Costume design, this is Barbie's award 100%. All of these costumes are great, but this is Barbie's award. Production design, again, this is most likely going to be Barbie. I wouldn't be surprised if Poor Things gets it, but this is definitely Barbie's award. Film editing, this is Oppenheimer's award, but I have seen these four, and from what I've seen, it will either be Barbie. It will either be Oppenheimer or Anatomy of a Fall. Best cinematography, at least this one is better than last year. But I would have loved to see The Killer and Ferrari be nominated on here to replace El Conde and Maestro. But I'm not complaining about this nomination. I've seen trailers and everything. It looks incredible, but this is 100% Oppenheimer's award. Adapted screenplay, bit disappointing that Killers of the Flower Moon wasn't nominated, but this will most likely either go to Oppenheimer or Poor Things. Oppenheimer is the one for me. Original screenplay, this one is a bit of a tough choice, but Past Lives has one of the most beautiful screenplays of the entire year, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if The Holdovers won as well. Best directing, Greta Gerwig and Celine Song didn't get nominated, but from all of these strong contenders, this is Christopher Nolan's award. He finally is going to get in the flowers that he deserves, but I really wanted to see Greta Gerwig and Celine Song get nominated for something. Best Supporting Actress, all of these picks are great, apart from Judy Foster, because what is a Naiad? You could have had so many other picks like Julianne Moore or even Rachel McAdams, but this is most likely going to be going to Divine Joy Randolph. But it is a bit of a surprise to see America Ferrera nominated on here. Best Supporting Actor, this is Robert Downey Jr.'s award. I am also happy to see Ryan Gosling on here, but there is quite a few snubs on here. Charles Manson is probably the most popular one that got snubbed. This is Robert Downey Jr.'s award. Leading Actress, again, what is a Naiad? Greta Lee, Margot Robbie, anybody, just no. But will either go to Emma Stone or Lily Gladstone, but Lily Gladstone is the lead for winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if Emma Stone wins as well. Actor in a leading role, so many great picks, but this is Cillian Murphy's reward. It's also great to see Jeffrey Wright and Common Domingo being nominated, and also Paul Giamatti. This will either go to Cillian Murphy or Paul Giamatti. So yeah. And Best Picture, American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, Holdovers, and Zone of Interest. This is 100% going to go to Oppenheimer, but there is a few snubs, which I have a bit of a list. It left off Spider-Man, Boy and the Heron, Priscilla being nominated on this one. A whole bunch of movies that could have been nominated. Maestro is a bit overrated. I think I don't really like that film. The performances and everything like that is good, but it was just kind of an average movie, and of course it's going to be nominated though because of the film that it is. I would have loved to see Spider-Man at least get nominated, but this is Oppenheimer's award. There is a whole bunch of snubs. John Wick didn't get nominated, which was a bit of a shame. Again, The Killer, Ferrari, Spider-Man should have been nominated for at least three 3 Oscars, but every single year there's going to be at least a few films or a few people getting snubbed. So yes, that was my thoughts on here. What were your thoughts on the nominations? And I think that it's going to be on the 10th of March, the ceremony, so I'm going to be watching that. But yes, this was the nominations. What were your thoughts? Have a good one.